Gemini, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below, and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Sure. Here we go. Okay, Gemini. You are hoping to drop the need for control of a particular situation and be able to walk away from something that you used to put a lot of time and energy into. Okay? You're finding something within yourself that's saying, you know what? It's just not worth it anymore. There has to be something better in the unknown for me. Like I said, you're dropping control of a situation and walking away from it. It's just not worth the time and energy anymore. The fear that you have is that you'll get stuck on that path, you know? And that, how do I put this? Other people's opinions and appraisal will cloud your judgment and make you regret stepping away from the situation. Okay? So, in this process of dropping control, you're also trying to let go of other people's opinions, and you may be keeping certain things to yourself just so you don't get this outside influence. Because you fear that other people will make you second guess this decision. The reality of the situation is that you are making changes in your life, and you recognize that you're making changes in your life. Walking away from this particular situation is just one step into making better decisions based on going within and learning something about yourself. You recognize that some battles just aren't worth fighting. And sometimes you just have to make these quick and sudden changes, and you have to stick with those ideas. You know, sometimes you have to follow your intuition. Drop the constant back and forth in your head and just make a heartfelt decision that something isn't worth your time and energy anymore. Yeah. You're making those decisions to drop those defenses and just walk away. It used to make you nervous, but now you're actually feeling good about it. Yep, see? The worst is over, and you recognize that. You're like, the longer I stay trying to control this, the more I'm hurting myself. So I just need to cut my losses and move forward. And like I said, it scares you sometimes because you do go back and you do look at the heartaches of the past, and you feel like if you focus on the past too much, you might miss these wonderful opportunities, and there might even be a fear of rejection moving forward. But ultimately, you're going to brave these things, these feelings, these ultimately, it's a feeling and I'm trying to put it into words. Ultimately, you recognize that you need to take the time to analyze your past before you grasp onto new opportunities. But when a new opportunity comes, you're not going to hesitate to give it a shot and celebrate it. You're going to let go of this fear of rejection in the near future. You're just not going to let go of it today, because you recognize there's a lesson to be learned here, and you're still analyzing the lesson. And that is the next step in your milestone of life. Or that is the next milestone in your journey of life, in your understanding of the situation. Learning this lesson is a milestone for you. That's what I'm trying to say. There is a sense of procrastination in getting to this balanced feeling, because you're, like I said, you're still taking the time to learn the lesson. You recognize that you planted the seeds for this outcome a while back by maybe ignoring red flags, by maybe not using your best judgment, by maybe letting other people influence your ideas. So you're taking the time to really be cautious about starting new relationships, be it friendships or otherwise. But you're being cautious about these things before you really find that balance and that stable, because you want to strike that balance and that stable footing before you move forward and want to welcome people in again. So it feels to me, like I said, you're really hoping to drop control of the situation and walk away so you can gain that sense of balance, so you can learn your lesson, so you can not be so concerned with the way other people think, and you can make the kind of changes that you need to move forward with confidence. So yeah, Gemini, ultimately you're a little wounded. But you've taken the time to go within yourself to see what it is you really want, where it is you want to go. You've learned a very important lesson, and now you're making sure that you're solidified in this lesson before you invite new in. So you are walking away, but you don't know where you're headed to yet. All you know is it's better than this thing that you're leaving behind. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, Gemini, and I'll see you next week.